this is how I prepare my white chocolate terrine, and we know what this means, don't we? Right, after that I'll continue. What I didn't realise before I came on here, that every dish I nearly do, everything ends up in a bowl. So it's not boiling the bag, it's mixing a bowl, Jean, isn't it, really, on this programme? Right, so we'll start. Right, ingredients. In here I have 10 ounces, 285 grams of white chocolate.
Jean, what is white chocolate?
White chocolate actually is chocolate that's had the cocoa solids taken out, so it then leaves white chocolate, which is much higher in fat content than, you know, the normal dark chocolate. Right, for this recipe, so I think I'll just go over it again. 10 ounces, 285 grams of white chocolate, and to it I've added 6 tablespoonfuls of milk, which actually has been heated before in the bain-marie. And to this I'm going to add 3 ounces, 85 grams of hazelnuts, which have been reasonably finely chopped, 2 ounces of 55 grams of amaretti biscuits, which actually are macaroon biscuits, which I've had soaking in 3 tablespoonfuls of Tia Maria. I do that first, because if I get those soaking first, they'll soak it up while I can continue with the rest of the ingredients, so I'll put those in last. And to it, I'm going to add 3 free-range eggs, so separated. So what I'm adding here is 3 yolks. I'm going to add the butter. I've got 4 ounces, 110 grams of softened, unsalted butter. It's mixing in quite nicely. And then to this, I'm going to add half a pint, 290 mils of double cream, which has just been lightly whipped. I do like really sweet, decadent sweets. I like them to, if they're meant to be sweet, none of this, you know, let's put creme fraiche in because it'll be much healthier for us, or let's put yoghurt in. Let's have double cream in and really go for the calories in a big way. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to, these egg whites, which have been whipped quite stiffly, so they're standing in peaks. These are actually the whites that were separated from the egg yolks. Just mix it in like that, like so, not too much. And then here, I'm now going to add the amaretti biscuits. Now, it's better if you if you don't put the juice in, because if you put the Tia Maria juice, what's going to happen, it's going to curdle the cream. So if there is any left over, I will add it to or you can add it to the chocolate sauce when you're making it. But better not to add it, because it might just curdle it. Mix that in. And then here, I'm going to put it all in the tin, which has been, it's been greased with cling film already in the tin that's been greased. And then I will put and I'll put this, just smooth it over. That. Put the tin foil over it. Then this will go in a freezer, and probably, God, there's all unmentionable things in there, and it'll be in there for about 3 hours until it's set. Meanwhile, here's one I made earlier that is set quite nicely. Let's get these out of the way. I'm going to just slice a piece of that, like so. It's a bit soft. I'll cut another piece because the end piece is always a little bit, right. A bit, I'll put it on there. I think. Add this chocolate sauce here, which is made up of 6 ounces, 170 grams of dark chocolate, and it's got 2 teaspoonfuls of corn flour, 2 teaspoonfuls of instant coffee, and half a pint of water.
Do you use any particular sort of dark chocolate?
Do I use any
particular sort of dark chocolate?
Well, I always use. I prefer to use German because it's totally vegetarian. There aren't any additives in it, and it's really pure.
One of the 70%.
Or I use. If I don't use German, I use Belgium chocolate, but German preferably, because the English, unfortunately, it's not totally pure. And here is the terrine. Hope you enjoy it. Well, what do you think of the chocolate terrine?
Wonderful. I think the terrine is lovely and rich, and the hazelnuts had a sort of a nice bite to it. And the extra, the chocolate sauce is wonderful.
Good. See, you don't find it too sickly?
No, not at all.
No way.
I could eat 2 though.
I'm not asking you to. You get 1 piece.